In today's video, we're getting creative drawing faces with many different looks. It's gonna be fun, playful, and relaxing, so let's get started. First, let's talk proportions. As a general guideline, when drawing a face, we start with drawing a circle or oval and divide it equally into quarters. Then the horizontal line in the middle is where your eyes will sit. And then if you draw another line dividing the lower half into two equal parts, that's where the nostrils will go. And if you draw another line in between the nostrils and the chin, that's where your mouth will go. So I'll try to follow these proportions when I do my doodles today, but it's totally okay to break the rules. These are only doodles at the end of the day, so you can do as your heart desires. Okay, for the first sketch, I'll start with a pencil guideline to mark out the proportions of where the eyes, nose, and the mouth will go. The ears sit in between the eye level and the nostrils. So now I'm going over in pen. This guy, we're gonna keep him really simple, like just dots for the eyes, just some sparse hair. Maybe we'll put some accessories, like maybe he'll look cool in some glasses. So that's our first face done. Let's move over to the next one. This one here, we're going with a oval sort of shape for the face. This one's gonna be a lady, so I'm giving her some pretty eyelashes. You'll notice how switching up the different features, like drawing some different kind of eyes, lips, or hair, results in a completely different look each time. And it's so much fun to play around with this, like just switching things up and see what you end up with. I've been like sketching a lot of faces lately, and it's quite addictive, and you need to try this out. A lot of fun, I'm telling you. So for this lady, I might give her some rosy cheeks or maybe peachy cheeks because I use the color peach to tint her cheeks. This next lady that I'm drawing right now has slightly different variations in the features, with a longish sort of face, her eyes drawn closed, and her hair tied up in a big bun. Although you see me starting with the pencil guidelines each time, as you draw more and more faces, you won't need the pencil sketches to, get an estimate of where to place each of the features. You'll have a pretty good idea, and you can go directly in with your pen. But really, there's nothing wrong in starting with a pencil sketch first. For me, I feel more confident going in with my pen once I have a pencil sketch to begin with. Next, let's try and draw the face of a man. For that, I'm gonna start with a squarish kind of shape for the face. Men have broad jaws, and a square shape works well to represent that. I'll keep the eyes really simple. Amazing how a dot works so well for the eyes. Some bushy eyebrows, and maybe we can give our man some beard. Color that in, and I think he's looking pretty good. What do you think? So those are our drawings so far, looking good. So for the next one, let's try a lady with a headscarf. We're gonna approach this very much in the same way as the ones before, but instead of the hair, we're gonna draw like a piece of cloth wrapped around her head. I'm drawing a few lines on the scarf to show that the cloth is like folded in a few places, and there could be a little bit of hair peeking out from under the scarf, some rosy cheeks, and that was it. We have space for just one more on this page, and this lady here, I'm gonna give her some long, loose, curly or wavy hair and some pretty eyes with big eyelashes. It's always fun to add some accessories, like I'm drawing like a pretty headband here. Alright, so our first page is full. Let's move over to the other side and draw a few more there, but this time we're going to add in a little bit of color. So I'm starting with a circular blob in dark brown, which is essentially the skin tone of our next face. And we're gonna draw her features over the blob. Now I've used a brush pen to color in the blob, but you could use anything you have on hand, color pencils, markers, or even watercolor if you're into that. I'm gonna give this lady of ours some large hoop earrings. I think she's gonna look really cool with that. It's fun to get creative with the accessories. Also added bow around her bun. Oh, she's looking beautiful, isn't she? This has to be my favorite one so far. Let me know in the comments, guys, which one is your favorite. Okay, we'll do 2 more before we wrap up for this video. Let's draw a guy with dreadlocks. Dreadlocks are incredibly fun to draw. So I'm simply doing these thick downstrokes with my black brush pen. Maybe you could make the dreadlocks a little bit fuzzy on the edges by just scribbling over each of the dreadlocks. Okay, we're on to our last doodle where I'll attempt to draw a girl or perhaps a lady who resembles those cute Japanese dolls that you see with pretty little features and hair tied up in a huge bun on top of their head. Well, that's all for this video. My goodness, friends, I had so much fun drawing these doodles for you guys today. I hope you give them a try and see for yourself. It's a lot of fun, I'm telling you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.